What is going on, Pats Nation? You guys already know who it is. Patriots here back with another video, and in this one, we are going to be talking about Damien Harris and how PFF has actually graded him as the #1 running back, the highest graded running back in the entire NFL for the 2021 season. Now, PFF seems to just absolutely love Damien Harris. Last year, they had him graded as a top 3 running back, up there with guys like Dalvin Cook and Derrick Henry. A year later, he's continuing to defy the odds with an 87.1 PFF grade and becoming the best overall #1 highest graded running back. Believe it or not, Damien Harris statistically is actually a top 10 running back in the NFL. He actually ranks number 9. Guys that would rank ahead of him would be Antonio Gibson with Washington, Ezekiel Elliott, Derrick Henry, Najee Harris, Dalvin Cook, Nick Chubb, Joe Mixon, and of course, Jonathan Taylor. But Damien Harris does rank higher than guys like Melvin Gordon, James Robinson, Austin Eckler, Leonard Fournette, Javonte Williams, Sony Michel, Aaron Jones. Now, currently on the season, Damien Harris sits at a total of 857 yards on 182 attempts. Now, an interesting stat that I did find when doing my research on this is that every top 10 running back in the NFL right now, outside of Damien Harris and Javonte Williams, who rank 9th and 10th, have at least 200 rush attempts. Jonathan Taylor has 297 rush attempts. Joe Mixon has 280. Nick Chubb has 207. Dalvin Cook has 226. Najee Harris has 268. Derrick Henry with 219. Ezekiel Elliott with 210. Antonio Gibson with 237. And then, of course, Damien Harris with 182. And then Javonte Williams right behind him with 177. Damien Harris is also averaging 4.7 yards per carry on the ground. That is actually a 3-way tie for second place. There is a 2-way tie in first place with 5.5 yards per rush attempt with Jonathan Taylor and Nick Chubb. And then again, that 3-way tie in second place is Damien Harris, Javonte Williams, and Dalvin Cook with 4.7 yards. Damien Harris is also ranked second amongst those top 10 running backs in touchdowns. Damien Harris currently has a total of 12 touchdowns on the season. Or rather, Damien Harris ranks third amongst those top 10 running backs in touchdowns. Damien Harris currently has 12 touchdowns on the season. Then you have Joe Mixon with 13, and then Jonathan Taylor with 17. We do still have 2 weeks left in the season. New England on the schedule still has Jacksonville and Miami, and Damien Harris already has 5 at least 100-yard rushing games. Week 1 against the Miami Dolphins, Week 6 against Dallas, Week 7 against the Jets, Week 13 against Buffalo, and then Week 16 against Buffalo also. In the passing game, his production has gone up slightly. You would hope to see that number still continue to go up more. Not to say he doesn't have the capability as a receiving back, but you can clearly see within these statistics that Damien Harris truly is mainly a running back. That is his usage. Last year, in 2020, which was the first real year the Patriots used him, he was targeted 7 times with 5 receptions for 52 yards, averaging 10.4 yards per reception. And now you're looking at 2021, he was targeted 15 times with a total of 13 receptions for 84 yards, averaging 6.5 yards per reception. If you look at the PFF stats, he ranks 12th in carries, again, with 182. He ranks 9th in the NFL in rushing yards with, again, 857, 4th in rushing touchdowns, and then in yards per carry, he's tied for 10th with, again, 4.7. Damien Harris also has his longest run of his career this season, which is a 64-yard touchdown. He also has 22 plays that are considered explosive plays, and basically what those explosive plays are runs that are 10 yards or more, and again, Damien Harris has 22 of those on the season. Overall, PFF has him graded at 87.1 with a rushing grade of 85.1 and a receiving grade of 65.2. If you want to put that into perspective on the 2020 season, which was really the first season that Damien Harris actually got to play. Now again, let's keep in mind Damien Harris last year only played in a total of 10 games. He's already looking at playing 13 plus, likely playing the final 2. So it looks like he's going to be playing at least 5 more games for the season in 2021 compared to 2020. But those 2020 PFF stats, he had a 90.3 overall grade, a rushing grade of 86.9, and a receiving grade of 67.6. Now, they gave him a total of 20 explosive plays. Again, explosive plays meaning runs that go for 10 or more yards. So he currently has 2 more than he did last season. Whether Damien Harris is running north to south or running balls out on the perimeter, I think we can constantly see that he's a key piece to the Patriots offense as we continue to head forward. Not having him in the game against the Colts definitely hurt the Patriots big time. He could have been a big difference maker, but what I also have learned is that even this past week against the Buffalo Bills, yes, it is great to have Damien Harris, but Damien Harris is really going to thrive off of a 1-2 punch in the Patriots running game, and what I mean by that is Ramondre Stevenson, or at least somebody else, but in this current case, it's Ramondre Stevenson for the Patriots. The thing about Damien Harris is that he needs to stay fresh. We saw that our first game against the Buffalo Bills, where Damien Harris had that first big run of 64-yard touchdown, kind of dealt with a little bit of an injury, and then later in the game, he was kind of just getting tired, he was getting fatigued, and could have had another big yard gain for a touchdown, but just didn't have enough energy in him. When the Patriots can have that 1-2 punch in that backfield, it makes both Damien Harris and Ramondre Stevenson, or Damien Harris and Brandon Bolden, a lot more expendable. And that point is even proven when you look at the statistics the last few weeks. The Patriots have been using Ramondre Stevenson a lot more within the rotation. You know, Damien Harris is still your number 1 overall running back, but taking some of that weight off of him, which is boding really well for Damien Harris in his average yards per attempt. Now, guys, before we get on this video, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of the channel, betonline.ag. Guys, BetOnline is back. They are better than ever for another football season, and they are your number 1 spot for all pro and college football action. They have a new updated site and interface with even more odds, props, and contests, and BetOnline continues to be the number 1 source for everything football. All you guys have to do is head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and receive your 100% off welcome bonus. That is double your initial deposit just for signing up. Do not forget to use that promo code NFL100, guys, all the way from football, basketball, boxing, right to your favorite Vegas casino games. Do not wait to take advantage of all of the amazing offers still available for the 2021 season, even as we head into the 2022 season. Guys, BetOnline is the fastest way to bet on all of your sports books, and BetOnline, your online sportsbook experts. But Damien Harris is your number 1 graded running back with an 87.1 grade according to PFF. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Let me know in the comment section below. Remember to leave a big like on this video. It really helps me and the channel out, along with letting me know how you feel in the comment section below and subscribing to the channel for all of your New England Patriots news. But like always, I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one, and go Pats.